be sure to check out my Veve and Omi investors group in the description down below. Together we build generational wealth and go over everything you need to be profitable in the Veve markets. Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video, and this was actually recommended to me by one of you all. You sent me this and told me that Veve and Ecomi Whale is actually planning to dump 1 billion Omi tokens, and what's my thoughts on that? So yeah, we're gonna be checking this out. I want to hear what's said, like why, and honestly, I know a lot of people get concerned when they hear about stuff like that. Oh, the price, but these are short-term problems. The fact of the matter, well, I mean, a lot of people don't realize, like, the mass adoption, that's why having hundreds of millions of people was such a critical thing. Like, mass adoption for this project, like, if you have 100 million people and kids on this game spending money on skins and car upgrades and having fun all day around the clock, every single hour of the day, they're burning the Omi token. Like, if that was actually what was going on, and if that was the plan, like, that type of Omi would not be a problem. It does not matter. Like, the circulating supply would go down pretty quickly. But with this new with KYC, that's definitely going to halt that a lot. That's definitely going to slow that down. It's going to stop kids from being able to do that. And yeah, I mean, this is why it was a concern for me. So I mean, big amounts of Omi is definitely a lot more dangerous than it was. So I mean, unless they come up with a solution that definitely still allows younger people to hop on the app and use the app, and basically some way around, like, it's a lot of regulations and stuff that has to be figured out. So hopefully they can figure that stuff out. So yeah, we can maximize burns basically. But let's see what's going on with John. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications if you stay updated, and let's see why he's dumping 1 billion tokens.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of John's Crypto Therapy. On today's episode, we're going to take a look at Omi and exactly see what price action is showing us. From past historical data, we do see that we were going in an uptrend. We're making higher highs and higher lows, and this was such a bullish mentality to have. Of course, after that, we do have sideways action, and as you guys can see, we flatten up on the top. That is showing resistance. Resistance, of course, is a selling mentality, a selling pressure, and this was a sell wall that we had to fight. We did not break that sell wall. Because we did not break that sell wall, price did eventually start to fall down. A lot of people are saying, when was the best time to sell, or all of these great stuff that was happening in price. And right here, the mentality was going down, and we did make a lower low, and that was showing us that price action was going a little bit lower. Is this something to really be worried about? Absolutely not, because we defined to ourselves that the 50 level was such a key level of support. Of course, when price did come to that level, we did have a lot of wick rejections. Once alone shows us bullish mentality. But this is the problem that we're facing. We did come to a key level, the 50 level, which was definitely the strongest zone that we held for Omi price. Because this level was broken, we did have some crazy price action that was happening. Of course, there was some bullish mentality. There was buyers and sellers, and that's why we do see a lot of wick rejections. We were trying to see exactly where price was going, and this itself became a range in the market. Now, overall, that is the sentiment of the market. We're looking at what is happening with structure. We did break below a key level, and because we broke down a key level of structure, we need to start flipping our mind and saying to ourselves, is this the time to look to sell our Omi token so we could buy back lower? Once again, when we do sell our Omi token, does not mean we hate the project. This is what traders do. We like to buy at a lower.
Keep in mind, what he just said is traders. So I thought this video was going to go in a completely different direction. So it sounds like he's giving advice for traders. Everyone's not a trader. Like me personally, I would not take advice like this because I have a strategy going in. I always preach, have your own strategy, understand your entrance, understand your exit, understand your take profit levels. You need to understand stuff like this because that's going to be critical to how you move and you maneuver in this space. Like if you have 10-year goals, a lot of this stuff doesn't impact you in the short term. A lot of this short term stuff, and also the word short term means something different to you when you have a like, because long term for people are saying 5 years is long term. For me, that's midterm. Like that's midterm for me. Like it's long term for a lot of people. So things change based on your levels and based on your whole strategy and what you're planning to do. So this is why you can't just follow any one person. You can't follow any person, follow any influencers or anything like that. And everybody's situation is different. So be sure, like, because people can watch a video like this and be like, oh, you know what? It does make sense for me to sell and then buy in a little bit lower. People will do that, and then they're not a trader for real. So they'll screw up and then they'll end up missing an opportunity and really just end up losing money. Like this is not something for everybody. This is something for experienced traders. So keep that in mind. I'm glad that he made the distinction too, but I want to put emphasis on the fact that he said traders, just so you know that there is a difference. I'm an investor, so I would never follow something like this.
To sell our Omi token does not mean we hate the project. This is what traders do. We like to buy at a lower price, and that's how we make a living and make a tremendous amount. And of course, the most important thing, capitalize on our Omi bag. That's what we're here to do. So if you do want to be a part of the Omi Millionaire Club and you want to make tremendous gains in the Omi cycle, even when it's falling, this is the channel for you. Not financial advice, this is just my advice, how I dictate price with education and of course back it up with professional analysis. So we're going to take a look at that. So now I'm going to delete all of this. I'm going to take a look at the bigger overall sentiment of the picture. We do have a bull flag which was slightly broken. So right now, guys, as we can see, we're super bearish. So because we are super bearish, we do see this head and shoulders formation, and this head and shoulders, once again, as I repeated in many of my videos, this is such a bearish move to see. Price has hit this level and we could clearly see that this mentality is a bearish move. That is showing us that price eventually has the possibility, the potential of going to the all-time lows. Look at how coincidental it is. It goes to the exact peaks and tips of the bottom. That alone is showing me that price is eventually going to go to that level, but there is certainty. There is levels in the market that we could see reversals. Right now, this is also another level in the market. We could have seen some reversal price action right around that level.
So from what I hear, there's not going to be any more exchanges coming anytime soon. I'm not sure about this because when they talked a little bit about the exchange, I was kind of heated from hearing the KYC thing. So I wasn't actually paying attention, but I think that's what I heard, that they would something around exchanges going on. I think regulations or something is making it more difficult. So I know that there was some FUD about that. People were unhappy about that. Chances are we are going to go back down to lower levels. Chances are we definitely are. I mean, it's bearish. Like things are bearish right now, but I think a lot of people see this as a negative. What you have to understand as an investor is you go shopping when there's a sale. Like what's crazy is if the new Jordans or whatever it is you enjoy, you like to buy books, you like to buy movies, if they start doing a sale and you see that certain % off or something, you'll instantly go in there and buy. But then when your investment actually goes down and you have a sale day, people get pissed. Like explain the logic. Why would you get pissed because you finally have a sale where you can buy in even like and we'll let it go even higher and make more of a profit when it goes back up? Like I think people just like, you have to know that that's why you have to have conviction and faith towards your investments, because you're supposed to know that it's going to go up. You're supposed to know that it's going to go back up. If you're not certain that it is going to go back up, that's when you don't really have that same conviction to hold. You'll make new mistakes and it's just not good. It's not good, but yeah, that's why it's important to understand every investment.
So let's move it a little bit lower. We could see this could have been that level in the market where we could have seen uncertainty and we could have seen price rejecting. Of course, we did see some reactions of price. As you guys can see right here, we do have some wick rejections. This could have gave us that move to the upside where we could have seen price going to the top. We did not get price actually breaking that structure. We did get it go to the top and retest that structure. That is showing me that there was another pattern being made. Of course, we did have a wedge formation as well. Let me draw that in. And when I do draw the bottom of the wedge, you guys could draw like this. Some people could draw like this. Some people will draw like this. What I like to see, guys, is the one and the most important thing. I want to see a breakout candle right here. When I say a breakout candle, I do want to see a big red candle because I want to see volume. I want to see momentum. As a trader, I trade off of momentum. This is what breakout traders do, but just in simple price action traders would do the same. Momentum is what is going to give you the opportunity to make the most money without being in the market for a long period of time. So right here, guys, we do see price action doing a lot of things. We do have a break below this previous structure, and now just for that reason we don't need this wedge anymore. Of course, if price action does come back up and crosses over this, this is an indication for us, if you want to be a scalper, to buy the market for a short period of time. What do I mean by short period of time? I mean you need to wait for the breakout. You of course need that retest for confirmation, and price can go to the middle or all the way to the top. If price does break this zone, this is the only time where I am super bullish on Ecomi. right now, because that level is far away and we are slowly depleting and we are slowly going to negative grounds of bearish pressure, this is something that you need to start paying attention to. So this is a strategy that we're going to be talking about. If you are looking to be an investor and you want to not just trade, this might be good times to sell. This is what I'm going to be doing, not financial advice. I do want to let price go a little bit more further out. I do like when price action goes a little bit further out, then comes back in and retests that structure. That gives me more of a confirmation that this level was a key level of resistance. If I do see a price action like that, and I do see wick rejections, and of course, if I see a price action, an engulfing red candle, or even a shooting star, once I do see these type of formations and even dojis, I will be looking for selling pressure. So once again, if I am looking for selling pressure and I know my maximum take profit is going to be roughly around the 0.0012 level, I need to be careful. As much as I want to take my profits here, I need to be a smart investor and understand if I'm taking a trade right here as just a simple investor or a simple trader that doesn't really have too much education here, you still want to be smart with your risk to reward. Remember, if you're risking more than you're getting, this is not a good idea for you. Please reevaluate yourself and understand if this is for you before you even watch any of my videos. My videos are to help people that are already traders or wanting to be traders. These are great advice. If you can really put these advice with your own education inside these videos, I promise you, you will be making a lot of money. So for my stop loss, I could put it above these wicks right here, or if I really wanted to be tight, I could go a little bit lower. The problem with going lower at a crucial level is, once again, guys, we do see a lot of wick rejections. That does not mean we cannot get wicked out. So for that safety, I do want to put my stop loss a little bit higher. If I do look to take my profit here, this is still 2.25. If I wanted to put the other 25% and look for the 2, I can still go like this and even it out and say, you know what, that is a good level of risk to reward. A lot of people do get some curiosity and say to themselves, can I sell here? Look, if you don't know the perfect retest breakout strategy, I guess you do have to sell here. This is a strategy that I teach and has been proven throughout the years. A lot of my students in the past and now even in history are making decent profits, even if it's in their demo account or even if it's in their live account. Guys, this is not financial advice, but this is my advice on how I could truly help you make great gains even when we're going in a bearish sentiment. So once again, guys, what I'm going to be doing is very, very simple. I'm going to remove everything here. We know that the level in the market is roughly around here. Because I know this is the level in the market, what I want to see is price action going all the way out, coming back in and retesting it with a volume candle. If I do see a
all right, y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all watch the rest of this on your own. Apparently, like, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. He's not really giving any logic or reasoning behind leaving the project or anything like that. He's not even attempting to leave the project. What he's doing is talking about trading, trying to maximize his profits and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, that's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I'm not a trader. I'm an investor. So, yeah, I mean, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. If you're interested in this and if you're interested in trading and stuff like that, like, be sure to go and check him out. I don't know. Some people says that he's really good at what he does. Some says he's not. I mean, he is a whale in the community, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, he's doing something right if he's a whale. So, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below, man. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications so you stay updated. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.